One of the most magical things about the retail industry is brands have the opportunity to bring people from different places and different cultures together and kind of unify them through self-expression. And you see many of the largest brands in the world truly are global brands today. That said, the kind of distance, literally and figuratively, between the people who are kind of crafting the brand and crafting the messaging and the people that they're now coming to serve is really great. And as a result, it can be really hard for them to in the moment understand what are the different nuances of these cultures and how they're going to appreciate and how they're going to kind of self-represent through our product. That we want to be mindful of. And so it's really important for us and working with our brand partners to help them feel like they have full information there so they can balance. They want to lead a consumer, but do so in a way that is culturally sensitive, that do so in a way that is like really pulling people from different parts of the world together and aligning them behind a shared idea. That's easier said than done, but if you don't have access to those people, you're just guessing. If you guess and you get it wrong, you can have a bad quarter, or you can have a miss, you can have a bunch of excess inventory that doesn't sell and tarnishes your brand. But I think even more kind of potentially damning is that if I have a miss, if I'm thought of as being really focused on one particular group of people or one particular culture, and folks in another culture say, you know, this doesn't speak to me, the marketing doesn't speak to me, they don't have me in mind when they're thinking about this product. Well, it's never been easy for that group to find a brand who does speak to them. And so today, particularly with the growth of these small, really focused companies, the bar is really high to speak to people in a way that they feel is authentic, to speak to them in a way that isn't happening from the other brands that they can choose from. And so it's never been easy for them to go elsewhere if you're not doing that in a great way. And we want to help brands like really connect with the people that they should be connecting with. The big markets that we hear a lot are, I mean, North America, Western Europe, and China are so important. And China in particular, I think China has been a growth driver for many of our brands, particularly our larger brand partners, for 4, 5, 6 years now. And but as that becomes a material part of their kind of profit and loss and a really big trend that they're pinning their future hopes on, it's no longer good enough to take the product that has done well for you in the past in regions that you understand and just hope it does well. Chinese consumer themselves is becoming much more aware of brands throughout the world. They're developing their own taste and their own interests, and if you're a brand and you're not attuned to that, you're not tuned to that shift, you can be left behind in the biggest growth market there is. So we really consistently see brands who've had a great initial foray into the market, have seen a lot of growth there, but as they think about how are they driving a substantial, sustaining business in the market, they really want to understand the consumers.